Good morning. Okay. Lots of energy on the board. I meant to fix the camera too. I will do that when I come back. Go on, take the money and run. Didn't that song come out the other day for somebody too? Alright, lots and lots of energy on the board. Good morning. I'm going to start with July and see how far we get. My intentions weren't even coming on this morning until after my doctor's appointment. I have to leave here at like 7:20, so I have till like 6:57 latest. I wanted to come on last night to finish this read, and then Gemini, you guys' energy is a lot. Like, I like this, but like in the sense of within the reading, it was very political. It was very this, it was very that, it was religious. And yesterday afternoon, they announced Vance for vice president for Republican, and he's in his 30s. So that came through as well. It would have to be somebody who's, young enough to run consecutively. And then at the same time, when they were talking about that, there was a cardinal on TV. So I'm assuming it's a lot of people praying because of what happened at the rally. I didn't watch the whole thing. There was just a lot of energy. I was trying to let some energy subside. And there was like a lot of deaths in the spotlight, like a lot of celebrities. I think like 4 or 5 people died yesterday. Celebrities. And Mia watches this little girl who has dwarfism. Her name is Bella. She was 10. She died yesterday too. It's the energy. So it was a lot, and my hip was in a lot of pain. I mean, there was just so many things that were telling me, don't come on and finish Gemini, as badly as I wanted to come on and finish Gemini. So apparently there's going to be 3 parts of Gemini, because I'm not going to knock this out before my doctors. And it took days for me to get to Gemini. So your energy, this energy, it's a lot. Not in the sense that you can't work with it. You can definitely work with this energy. I just looked up. It was 555. So I almost wanted to do like a collective read, but I didn't want to get rid of this. So again, like your energy. But again, I like your energy, so no worries. It's just a lot. We were talking about like all up in here. Queen of Cups, that was Queen of Cups. We were meshing all the energy. See, this is another reason why I don't like doing continuations, because then I got to remember and see everything all over again. Go on, take the money and run. I don't know if there's like a settlement here. An inheritance. I'm not getting it as though like materialism or, I mean, I'm not even sure if that song even represents that. What's the meaning behind go on, take the money and run? I mean, it seems pretty simple, right? Sit around the house, get high, and watch the tube. And here's what happened. So, I mean, I don't know if it's about a robbery. It shows a messy relationship and could be the result of hiding emotions. I was supposed to be sent away, but then they forgot to come and get me. It's either to accept or be satisfied with what you have earned, achieved, and accomplished in some activity or endeavor or arrangement, to refrain from trying to improve the terms. Yeah, so it's almost like I can do better or I can get more. And there is money here, but I'm not getting like, this is more about creativity and passion and what's next. But it's the Tower and the Death card, so it's almost like whoever this is for, like, do you want to keep dragging something out? I mean, this could even be like an end of a job, something significant with the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles, the Death card, Ace of Pentacles. You know, it's like can't move up in the company anymore. You got a decision to make. You want to stay there for another 10 years and earn the same thing, or you want to start somewhere new and in 10 years, you know, you're in a different company, different position, making more money. Like, there's some big decisions like that coming in for you guys with July. So right now, let's just, you know, work with July energy. If this is in regards to your health, I see it improving. If this is in regards to your creativity, it's out of nowhere. Something out of nowhere. Again, like with Pluto and Saturn, I mean, there is a force here. And I want to say we have Mars conjunct or square something. Which is a lot. So it's like, it's almost like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The Tower can be an ending. The Death is an ending. That's a rebirth. The 10 is an ending. That's a new start. The Death is a new start. The Tower is an ending again. Ace is a new start. So go on, take the money and run. So again, it could be a settlement when it comes to a divorce, child support, something in regards to the state, government, a lawsuit. Like, there's no point in fighting it anymore. Like, you're throwing your hands up. The 10 of Pentacles, like, it might not be enough. It might not be what you expected. But it's over with the 10. Here's the Ace. This could be money you have to dish out. Start over. Again, it could be a new position in a job. Could be an end of a job. End of a family. Legacy. Again, I'm getting politics and religion in this first row. And so much shit went down yesterday in regards to like just energy. Like I really felt like I had to hold off. doing this reading. And again, it's going to be in like 3 segments, and that drives me fucking bananas. So you could be at your wit's end. I like this tower though. Like this one, not so much. That's like a forced transition. Like you have to settle, something like that. This could have to do with your car. You have to put some money into your car. I see Neptune, I see Pluto, I see Saturn, I see Mars. I see clouds of blue. And I say to myself, what a beautiful. If it's your health, it's like starting over. If there was a car accident, I would have say if somebody passed away, I would have say this already happened. There could be a murder or a scandal. Yeah, see, you guys have a lot of stuff that's in the public eye. With the Chariot being here, continuing, could be like the end of July, early August. There's like a big scandal of that, or that T word. Some of you guys, it's a forced awakening. Other of you guys, it's a welcoming awakening. I remember saying July was linked with October. October is linked with September. You are manifesting. Some of you are thinking about purchasing a car, relocating. Damn. Look at that. Ace of Wands for July, October. You guys just get confirmation after confirmation here. So maybe you expected something in July and you won't get it until October. If it comes to child support, if it comes to transferring from a job, maybe you're putting in a transfer. I think this is bigger than just complaining about a job. And I said Kai didn't want to wake up. I mean, peanut butter, he woke up. I mean, he didn't want to like get up. I was up at 5. I keep saying Kai. So you definitely have a loved one or an animal visiting you. You might have to bring a pet to the vet. That can always be expensive. We know how that rolls. For those who have animals. I mean, to the point I remember years ago, and we didn't have money in the bank like that, or just enough to get by if we had to, and then somebody would get sick or that. It was like, all right, I'm about to put freaking thousands on a credit card. Could be paying off your credit cards. To me, it's something has to end here. It's a forced ending. So it's like, go on, take the money and run. And this song is like, It's in regards to like a failed relationship too. So I think someone is like has to pay out here. You're not going to get any more. You're already at the 10. It's time to start over with the ace. It's time to ground the situation, move forward, get out of this energy of deep emotions. It's over. You could be thinking somebody is like a gold digger here. You're worried about that. You're worried about if something has longevity. You're worried that you already ruined something. How are you going to get this spark back? How are you going to ground a situation? But at the same time, it's in the midst of chaos. And again, I'm getting pulled to like the television. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. I woke up congested again. Kaden didn't shut that fan off. I was like dead in my face. Good morning. And again, got to be patient with me with these readings too, because it even hurts to be sitting here with my hip. It's like I gotta get in. I just went to the orthopedic yesterday because my hip, I've been saying to you guys, ever since the accident, it's been coming out of socket like once a week, coming out of alignment. And it got worse like around like camping when I started doing more in May. But he thinks I have a pulled. He's positive I tore my labrum like muscle from the car accident. A lot of people do. When you get hit from behind, your foot's on the brake because your foot's like extended. And it makes sense. Your back would hurt, your knees would hurt. It's like starting over. You thought you were like gonna mend. You know, it's just taking time, and then bam, another thing, you know. And I'll be damned if that's the case. I feel like it might actually be the case too, because it makes sense with all my pain. And it's hard to walk. My hip's been giving me a lot of trouble, so I'm just hoping that's not the case, because if it is the case, I would need surgery. And recovery time is months. They say this surgery is worse than a hip replacement. So fingers crossed that's not what's going on with me. But that's like the vibe I'm getting here too. Like you have to start over from like scratch one. It could be a scratch ticket. It could be not even a scratch ticket. But again, it's like the 10. Something's taking a long time, and it's like having to start over. If it's your health, you know. And I just get angry because if that's what it is, it's like, how come no one's ever mentioned that? Even the orthopedic was like, I don't understand why, you know, your physical therapist hasn't even mentioned it, knowing she's been realigning you every couple weeks. He's like, obviously it's not her fault. You know, it's because in all reality, when your muscles are weak, your muscles depend on your joints to keep your joint in place, you know, but at an x-ray and the joint and the bone, everything looks good. So it has to be soft tissue. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. So it's like just when you think like you're going to improve, it's like starting over again. What's this pain? Where's this from? You know, so this is definitely the vibe. But like I said, like it gets better. I typically don't read them in order. I could do like that's a scratch ticket, you win a lot of money, you know, but like for some reason, like there's order here, but I'm hearing like this, the order, the state, statute of limitations. You do have a lot of public eye. I just got pulled a JFK again with the Chariot, Death card, Tower. He was assassinated. Just getting pulled to the car. Getting pulled to Jackie. Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in that one. Yeah, life goes on, like, whoa. Nine of Pentacles. Life goes on. Let's see. And some of you, like I said, like this is a forced ending with the Tower. It's rebirth, hitting rock bottom, starting over. Others of you, it's a huge awakening. But this is passion, this creativity, this is adventure, this is Neptune, this is reality, this is, personal Saturn, this is rolling with the punches, personal evolution, but it's forced for a lot of people. And then others of you, it's not really a force, it's more like, what the fuck, I gotta start over. And it's frustrating. Others, it's really emotional. And then others, it's like this epiphany, and it's just like, psh, go, you take off with the Magician. So I feel like the beginning of July is like, we already had it, but like all of July, there's major endings and major starts. Again, kind of forced to start over. Some of you, this is somebody who wants to like come back into your life, and they're trying to figure out like, how the fuck do I do that? It's over. I ruined it. I don't see anybody dwelling, but there is something with somebody else here. I keep hearing the state. Like maybe like housing, something with housing. Because again, it's like ending, start over, ending, start over, ending, start over. Like that's not a coincidence. And it's three major things. And I want to say it's like in the public eye. And, with in the last weekend, and me reading in regards to like celebrities and politicians, I just heard magicians. That can be a politician. I didn't put that together either. Attempted assassination. Four celebrities died yesterday. 5. Mia told me about that little girl, Bella, that was in the public eye. Again, it's the energy, but it still blows my mind that I didn't pick up on like death, even though all these cards were here. It truly does blow my mind. So you were definitely meant not to call certain things out or see things, what was going on behind the scenes. Like it just, because this isn't your personal karma. This is somebody else's Saturn. Everybody else, that's just kind of hearing rolling in the deep. Adele. Flowing. There's a fire burning in my soul. Reaching something. So like by the end of July, early August, like you're on fire. I do. I really love you guys' reading. It's just, again, a lot of energy. See over here, I just got pulled to Vance. And again, we talked about that. Like it's like I really honestly feel like whoever wins presidency, like we have to have at least 2 consecutive terms. Because either the president's going to have to step down or something happens, and then that president, the vice president, takes over. And sure as shit, the same day that was announced, and the same day the cardinal was on, and then Trump's son was speaking about that situation. And then all the people died. Big people died yesterday. I mean, 4 that were like celebrities. One was like a TikTok celebrity. I just heard Nana. My Nana passed away in the winter though, but her birthday's in August. I mean, that came at it. Look at, and then you got the 8 of Wands in August. 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Like, you're reading, like, it's almost like, not frustrating at all, but it's like every time I say something, there's extra confirmation. I'm obviously going to dig into this reading and clarify, but it's almost like telling me there's no need to even clarify. It will, though, but I'm just saying, like, it's usually like when the end card comes out or the best advice. It's almost like you're speaking things into fruition. Like there's just something going on here. I had to blow my nose again. It's starting to drip. And then let's clarify and see again. Like I feel like I'm hesitating. So this energy is hesitating. Maybe something's not clear, but I mean, it's the Tower, it's the Death card. Alright, I dropped one ring washing my hands. And then I took the other ring off. Luckily, I have screens. I was just staring at my rings like this, and I'm like, luckily I have screens. So then I took this one off to dry it, and it fell on the floor and went under the radiator. So I use tiny little screens instead of like the regular plug. So careful you don't lose something valuable here, because that was definitely a message for you. In the last couple of days when I've been turning the water on, I didn't tell my dad, I keep forgetting, but it like comes and goes, like it like spits, it like it sounds like I don't know how to explain it, like it's struggling to come out. So I don't know if there's something in the pipe. And the toilet takes forever to flush. I'm just like, oh my God. It's like fixing things around the house, you know. But my dad used to be like, he's a jack of all trades, but lately one thing goes wrong and he's like, what the fuck? It's one thing after another and that. But he's getting older. He's fucking exhausted, you know. So like now he's like, he's done his time, you know. So like you probably have somebody older here too, like in the sense that feels not entitled. I don't like that energy of like entitled, but in a way like he is entitled, you know, like does that make sense? So it's like one thing after fucking another. That's it. I want to move. You know, it's... So I tried to avoid... Hey, guys. I tried to avoid telling him something, and I just try to fix it myself, you know? Like the other day on the bathroom door, you know how you have like those 3 hinges? The middle one's gone, and the door's not hanging, but it's been gone for a long time. He's like, what happened to the door? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, the hinge is missing. Where is it? I'm like, I don't know. You know, I'm like, it's been like that for a long time. And he's like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, see, that shit doesn't bother me. I'm not like, oh my God, there's a hinge missing. You know, I don't even know when it went missing. It could have just been one of those days where it just kind of came loose and fell. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm running out the door. You know, I'll worry about it after. And then it literally didn't cross my mind again for years, or whatever the case may be, you know? But he notices every little thing. He can care less. I can put holes all over the walls, upstairs, downstairs, as long as I patch him. Like, that shit doesn't bother him. It's when he notices something and it's like, why didn't you say anything? You know, like there was a little hole in the roof when I went to go get the birdies. I didn't dare tell him. He can't get up there. Ben come. You know, so he's just at that age too. And I'm not saying like a physical death here, like in the sense of like family. This is more political, public eye. But it's like spitting. You know what I mean? Like the water's trying to come out or something. So again, like I'm hearing the same thing, like go on, take the money and run. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love Steve Miller. So anywho, I definitely feel like July alone is just, I've been reading on just July without clarification for a half hour, guys. That says a lot. And the fact that I have to do this, I have to break this down in 3 readings is wild to me. Because I gotta stop this reading in an hour. I have a doctor's appointment. Not a doctor's, I have an evaluation for the aquatic PT finally, which is good because my body needs that. I've been waiting months to get into that. It's just the evaluation though. I don't start the pool until next week. So there could be something with a pool. You could be putting money into a pool. You could just be cooling off. It's hot. You're appreciating the fruits of your labor. But there is a huge ending here. And I'm hearing September. But like, I think past September, last September. Not this September. And I remember mentioning my mother, oh yeah, this was a personal part of the reading, I forgot. But I said in October, I found out she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. But it wasn't last October, it was the October before. And then yesterday I mentioned plutonium, but it was actually platinum that came through, and I forgot to correct myself. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can buy plutonium. Can't like wear it, but like be careful, because I could see like it blowing up too. So, but I want to say somebody I was dating a couple years ago mentioned something about plutonium and purchasing some for something. Investment, maybe? I don't know. But I'm just, there's just something about like where you are invested. Like if you blow up your phone right now, like that's a house, that's a building, that's a house, that's a building, that's a start, that's a house, that's a building. Like, oh my God, let me just go grab the roll of fucking toilet paper. Roll out of tissues, because this bird likes to shit. I love you though, peanut butter. I do, but you're a big shitter. Shit. That's all you do is shit. And others of you, this is somebody that's just like, okay, I fucked up. How do I make my way back? So I hope it doesn't take somebody all the way until the end of August. Not that it's going in a particular order to get back to you, but it could. I mean, definitely something is wrapped up here and now. And again, that could be like picking the vice president, because I mean, that looks like the State House there. That reminds me of the Coliseum. But I'm getting the Vatican with the tower. So something could happen in Rome, Italy. But to me, like the big deals, like the cardinal was there to inspire people to pray. I mean, did you see the cardinal even praying for like 9/11 and other huge events? I don't. You know what I mean? Like I said, like what happened at that rally is an historical event that I think a lot of people just don't fucking realize. And it's like, people need to wake up here. And if they don't, this would be spirit playing takeaway. I mean, I'm sure the cardinal, I'm sure they prayed at 9/11, but I don't remember seeing it like that on TV, like side by side, like on the news and shit like that, like I did yesterday. Because the minute I went upstairs and I looked at the bottom of the screen, and it was talking about Vance, and then Trump's son was talking, but the screen was split, and then there was the cardinal. So it was almost like I shut my eyes and got lightheaded. Like July for Gemini is all about like the public eye, what's going down with humanity in the world. And you don't even have the world here. It's just skies of blue, you know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Like, because it's, the vibe has to change, and it will in time. Like, keep getting pulled like the back, like I pulled something in the back. So that there's something here with health too, like just like I said, like having to start over. It's like, all right, now I can just heal. It's taken time, but now it's like, what the fuck, something else, you know? find out about this tower first. And this, with the other readings, and I only did 2, I didn't use the original deck to clarify. So there's something going on here with keeping in order, State of the Union, so much public shit for you guys. What's this tower for July for Gemini? I'm being told here. Tower, you got the 8 of Swords. I'm getting sold August, which is an 8 as well. So 8-8. Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Sag right there. Aries, Libra. Scorpio. Lots of Scorpio, Capricorn. Again, it's like just can't get something out of your head. What's this death card? But this is, I see the horses down here as if it's like the Chariot. I don't think I've ever seen horses on the 8 of Swords. And then you have the 4 of Cups. So this is like another opportunity. There's the horses. I mean, there could be another opportunity for another assassination. This could just be the energy of something else again, where it's like you feel like somebody missed an opportunity here. How do I get it back? How do I fix something? How do I come back in? There's lots of questioning. Will this person leave me? Am I good enough? Am I not? Like, clearly there's somebody else here that wants to come through. Do I have an opportunity? Will I have another opportunity? How do I fix this? Here's the big butterfly. How do I transform this? You got War, Norwell, Wales there maybe, Norwell. Again, I'm getting pulled to the ocean. There's something about the 2 of Cups here because this is a skull with a butterfly. That's a skull. And then these 2 cups have hearts on them. This has heart with wings, as if there's an actual death here. Somebody could get trapped in a building. That reminds me of 9/11. See, I don't like reading shit like this. So again, the T word, someone who failed, wants another opportunity. So I hope it doesn't have anything to do with the assassination, and it's more like personal in regards to like a relationship, a job. Page of Wands, 10 of Cups. So again, it could be like a family situation, contentment. Can't stop thinking about it, how something went down. What's this 4 of Cups? But this is like a message. And you got the 3 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups. You have the 3 of Cups somewhere else. Right there. Queen of Cups right there. I mean, this is just like extra confirmation. 9 of Pentacles. I saw that at the bottom of this deck. So this is having the confidence with the 8 of Wands, which is here. So again, like for some of you, you're not going to hear something until August because something big went down in July or is going down in July, and then someone's going to hit you up in August. That's when somebody's confidence, that's when somebody feels like they're confident enough to come at you. Because somebody here feels like even if they come at you, like almost like with the Ace of Wands, like good energy, you're going to come back at them with the Tower. So this is somebody who needs to like boost their confidence. Or this is somebody who comes towards you, and it could be a friend, something going on. and you don't get back to them right away, or it's something that's going down in August. I don't know if it's a celebration, a birthday, a party. I just heard graduation, but typically it wouldn't be in August. Could be. This is Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, the Tower. So now you got the Tower 3 fucking times. So this, to me, again, like this like some family situation here too with the Eight of Swords. The Tower, Eight of Swords, Tower, Eight of Swords. Like this, like what the fuck? Is this trying to tell me to not freaking clarify? Because at this point, I'm just repeating myself. Hopefully it's just for July. Because if it continues to just repeat itself, I'm just going to, skirt through this reading later pretty fucking quickly. Because again, like I don't feel like I'm getting annoyed, but can't make this shit up. It's like extra confirmation left and right. So it's careful with cycles here, because I feel like you do have people around you that are like stuck in a cycle. And again, like, there's just something like long term, or a president, or a cardinal, a pope, something that's been around for a long time. And something's going to go down. It's almost like the fire. I just got pulled to the fire at Notre Dame. Notre Dame, potato, I heard. Putin, Putin. So again, this could be a dictator. You have the World with the Ace of Pentacles. There's the World. There's that Nine of Pentacles again. That's that world that I kept saying, like, is not on the board but needs to be here. I mean, there's a finality. There's a death. If it's not a physical death, it's like family-wise, this is this, in regards to, like, don't worry about your family members. This feels like more like a death of a situation. But this is also death in the public eye. And there could be up to 8 in July. I know right now, I know of 5 celebrities. One was someone's TikTok's daughter, but I guess she was pretty popular. So I feel like there's definitely still, unfortunately, more death to come in July in the public eye. Again, I keep getting pulled to Booth, but I'm hearing Wilcox. What's Wilcox? That's pulling me to Around the Horn. What's Wilcox like historically? Historical events with Wilcox? Wilcox County, Alabama, Nebraska, Georgia. We did talk about the South yesterday. Robert Wilcox, Hawaii Cultural Center, U.S. Senate from 47 to 55. Political movements in 1965. I feel like something's gonna, like, why did Wilcox rebel? Reform government composed of small sugar planters. Allies 2 years imprisoned. Wilcox intended to return the rights to the monarchy to the native Hawaiians. I did mention something like with the freedom of slaves, something came in there. And that this was 1889. So there's something historical. And again, I think it's just the Trump thing, but I don't know. Traditional remedies, King Kaluka, long live the Queen in Hawaii. They still have that, guys. One of my friends, he had a daughter with Milani, and she was a princess in Hawaii, and there was like a big family argument, and she came to the States with one of the aunts, but she knew she always had to go back to Hawaii. She ended up getting pregnant. I was friends with this kid for like 30 years. I don't really talk to him anymore. Our friendship kind of got ruined a few years ago over something that I don't even want to get into, but he ended up having a daughter with her, and they now live in Hawaii, but she's an actual princess in Hawaii, and I'm getting pulled to this one. So again, like there's something with October, July and October. So something starts now, and then there's something here. But there's something, once again, that's very historical. Robert Wilcox. But again, it could have something to do with an athlete, because I'm getting pulled to around the horn, which is sports. I mean, there could be a lot of celebrities or athletes in a hotel, and something happens. There's a fire. They're trapped. I mean, I hate when energy like this comes out, but that's like 9/11, people being trapped. That's like a prison. The tower, someone can get locked up here. Someone's going to go to jail. Someone's going to get locked up. I hope it's not Trump. I don't know if this will lead to the whole impeachment thing. But when a president's impeached, you can't run again. Or can you? I think you can, actually. So there's some major shit going down in the public eye. I mean, I can't stop relaying that message. But again, in a matrix situation, I'm kind of glad there's going to be a part 3 so I can get this public eye out of the way. Because again, I wanted to come on last night, and it was just overwhelming amount of energy just came through me. And not to mention, I have pain in my hip. I'm getting pulled to like being shot in my back. I think that came out on members, which was linked to like a past life. And we do have those planets right now. But there's no going back to something here. Can somebody make something right in another situation? Possibly. But for some of you, like, there's no going back. This is death. And if it's not a physical death, like, it's just a divorce. What's this tower? But this again is an ending with a new beginning. There's another ending. So now you have ending, beginning, ending, beginning, ending, beginning, ending, beginning. 4 times, 8 times. Like, holy shit. Again, I'm glad a lot of this is in the public eye, because this is a lot. With the tower, you have the sun. That's like that epiphany with the chariot. And then here comes the chariot and the magician. So this here, where I said this is probably someone's epiphany, this is it. Could be dealing with a Leo, a fixed sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I mean, Pluto is just extremely strong, and it was extremely strong in October as well. And then you have the death. I just saw the death god again in the chariot. So now you have the chariot, death, chariot. I mean, with every ending, there's a new beginning. So, like, if you're choosing to stay stuck, like you can't move forward, good luck coming out of this mud. Like, this is like self-pity, wallowing, like you're never going to get out of this energy. You're definitely going to repeat a cycle here. So if you think things are getting better with a partner, and I hate to say it, they're not. Like July is going to be July, and even going into August. And again, there could be like a big, I'm hearing secret agent, something big, and then it comes out in October, but it has to do with now. I'm itching to get out of July. What's this Ace of Wands, please? And this is all major arcana, guys. Like you can't fight this. Can't fight this feeling anymore. So you got the King of Wands with the Ace of Wands. So it could be their epiphany. Careful, somebody's car could blow up. Hopefully it's not a BOMBING. But you have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands needing to block an energy. This could be a court couple. Again, it could be a divorce. Tell me about the King of Wands. It could be the end of something. Yeah, you got the Queen of Pentacles. This could be wanting to invest in something else, or this is like the wife. And then you got the Six of Wands. This something here could be successful. You got the Star at the bottom of the deck. I'm using the wrong deck. Shit. I'm using the wrong deck. So I guess I'm going to use the other deck. I'm going to use both decks for July and November. So again, on a positive note, guys, because a lot of this, like if you're flowing, this is positive. And ending a new beginning, and ending a new beginning. But it's like smooth. It's the, others of you, it's like feeling trapped. But I'd rather read the positive, because I'm hoping like people get out of this Neptune energy. You got the Tower with the Lovers. So again, something could have went down at work, or there could have been other people. Again, this could be a settlement. Like I said, like what I'm reading now is strong in the sense of this energy is someone from the past or currently wants to come in now, but is like struggling, but they're feeling pressured, or what is this world? And I think to myself, what a wonderful. Four of Cups, which is over here. That always reminds me of Friends. It looks like Phoebe. It's the only card in the deck that reminds me of a celebrity. What's this Sun card? So again, like wanting a new opportunity. King of Swords, the Empress. There's definitely multiple men and multiple women here, or somebody is worried about multiple men, multiple women. But somebody's having an epiphany here in regards to something. Somebody's smartening up, seeing something. What's this Chariot? A lot of major arcana again. Three of Swords, Ace of Swords. What's this King of Wands? Four of Swords. What's this Queen of Pentacles? Ace of Swords. One more for the Queen of Pentacles. The Hierophant and the Six of Wands, please. There's definitely some ego here too. The Emperor. Holy shit. I mean, this could obviously just involve a lot of people. Again, I'm getting pulled to politician, cardinals, priest, traditional energy. It's clear. I just, the right side of my nose is clogged, but just the right side. What's this Ten of Pentacles? Compromise, forgive, work it out. So this looks somebody wanting to like gift you something. Maybe they want to gift you a pet, something for your pet. Intuition with the Tower. The red flags you ignore now will come back and haunt you. And then you have liar. Careful, someone's being sneaky. So again, I don't know if it's like the two comics. Ace of Wands, you got honeymoon phase, attending somebody's wedding, distance. You could be physically distant from each other, but somebody's daydreaming about you, but it's not reality quite yet. You got fate, karma, something ending, beginning, commitment, things are getting serious. So this is two karmics with the Tower, shit's going down, and one of the two, there's either a feminine here lying or a masculine lying about something. But one of them is heading in a new direction. I don't know if they're purposely keeping something a secret. I don't really see a secret here, but there's got to be some type of secret here. But something I feel also comes out. So be careful, because if you're dealing with a karmic, whether you're together or not, divorced or not, kid's mother, kid's father, whatever this is, a family member, something's going to click in July for that energy. It's almost like a karmic's going to come in and say, I want to try again. It's like a clean slate. It's like two people get a divorce, and then it's like you still have somebody that's codependent. That person still might try to end up getting with somebody, but they don't really want it. What they want is to be comfy with the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress here. So be careful, because you have a karmic that just wants to come in because of money. She seems to be more comfortable there, or vice versa. Tell me about this Empress, because it's, again, somebody here is just trying to interfere in a situation. It could be somebody's mother, because there's a lot of women on the fucking board here. And that Empress came out with the Tower, Ace of Wands, let go, make room for the new. So again, that energy could be very codependent. Somebody's watching you. What is this Empress energy, please? Mute, contemplation, bound wanted to come out. Release, self-worth. So again, somebody here is just kind of, I wouldn't say acting dumb, but they need to release an energy here. What's going on? What's the overall energy of this Emperor, please? You got summer. The answer is yes. We're in summer right now, so something coming around. And then you have fall, destruction, watching. So something destructive going on, but seeing something. You got a lesson, an offer. So it looks like the masculine here, and the Four of Cups can be an offer or not taking it when they should have. So something went down last fall between two people. You, them, I don't know. But right now they're seeing like you were right the whole time. I don't know if they'll admit it or not. They might. And then you have a female energy over here that needs more self-respect. You have somebody who's very codependent and is trying to stop somebody from moving forward here. But it's over. So, I mean, you got the World, the Tower, like it was forced to end. So, but I don't know if, they attempted to try again or what happened here. But, I mean, I can even see Trump and his wife. I mean, it's just public eye. Like, this could be like a messy divorce in the public eye. You know, something on trial. The Emperor stabbed in the back. Shocking news. Love call. Date. Paradise. Butterfly. Damn. So she's trying to stop this. Or she already did. But this looks like an attempt to stop it now. Stop somebody else's happiness. Stop somebody else from hanging out with somebody who's trying really hard to befriend somebody. So, but this energy of the Emperor hasn't quite picked up on it yet. And if they have, they're not really quite doing anything about it yet. I think this Emperor needs to experience another tower. Because I don't think they realize that somebody here is like lying to them, using them. But something major already went down between the two of them. What's this? 10 of Pentacles. Because this is like almost like a redo. But yeah, no, it's, you got to refocus. You got to shift something here. Self-worth with this 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you got to reject an energy here. The Emperor needs self-worth here now when it comes to this other energy. And nostalgia, something with the past. This is probably you, them. Commitment. Could be something with the color purple. Third party with the Ace of Wands. So yeah, somebody, you have a mother, somebody definitely interfered here, and then you got return. But this can be the two karmics, somebody coming back for sex. But yeah, see, it's time to wrap this up. Something could have went down in the winter. Again, this energy needs patience, but they're being pulled in a new direction. So when it comes, you know, balancing of the scales. So when it comes to this energy, like, somebody could return in August, but it looks more, in August. It looks, I was going to say July, but it looks more like in August. Others of you, put your dreams into reality with Neptune. Like I said, some of you are just flowing here. Others are getting others have to deal with their own personal karma right now. There's no avoiding it. And, you know, we do have energies here very much trying to avoid that energy. Go on, take the money and run. Ooh, ooh. So, again, like, Spirit saying, stop dragging something out. Like, this can't be dragged out any further. Like, wrap it up. You know, especially if it's a divorce and an end of a job. Somebody could be revengeful here. I really don't think it's you. I think it's somebody's karmic. So be careful there, because I feel like someone's plotting something. And it could just be trying to find a new blockage to block somebody. You got abandoned carnival. What was once vibrant remains now silenced and still. The place held laughter, even if now No one could believe it. The whispers of the dead, the mysteries are spread. What should have been gone still here remains. Yeah, this is deep with nostalgia. I don't want to get too deep in that. I can feel that. And then at the bottom of the deck, it's people pleaser. So be careful. You got the evil queen, starry observation. Where love occludes, fear becomes my throne. What would a rose be without a thorn? A little piece of the cosmic puzzle universe that recalls its secret if you dare to dance in the starry dazzle. I think you're actually being looked as an evil queen here. But I'm getting destiny and something faded there too. And guys, either this is somebody dealing with this now, or this is somebody not moving forward or having trouble with a relationship or commitment because of something that went down, 12 years ago even. Like this, I'm getting the vibe right now, like it doesn't even have to be current. This is somebody who like wants to take charge, wants you in your life. They see you right now as kind of like cold. They hurt you, but they also look at you as the empress. And they just want to fix something. And others of you, this could be two different, one's karmic and one's a soulmate. And you're going to move forward with one and not the other. Because some of you are all this energy in the sense of like the Empress, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, vice versa if you're a masculine, King of Swords, King of Wands, Emperor, both linked to the Lovers. This is also a past life relationship. Somebody could have hurt you. You were disappointed. You can't stop thinking about what they did, going over in their head the communication, how to communicate. But somebody here doesn't really want a relationship. They're very independent. Could be an entrepreneur. Or they acted like it was no big deal, but something is a big deal. So again, like you have somebody here going through the ringer. And others of you, again, it could be somebody from your deep past and then somebody that was more recent. So let's just get the best advice from my spirituals here. Give. One of the best feelings you can experience is given to others. When you do so, you feel uplifted and your life will improve greatly. Giving to other people's happiness as well. Think of one way you can give back today. So it's giving something, giving yourself. Slow down. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. You are strong and wise and better to navigate with clarity and ease. Healing your mind, body, and soul in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once. You're being asked to allow yourself to receive this healing that you need with open arms and an open heart. So again, like I said, like an ending, a beginning, an ending, a beginning, an ending, a beginning, an ending, a beginning, okay? An ending, a beginning. Even if things are kosher right now, it's a lot. You have a lot on your plate. There's a lot of energy here. And it's a lot of projected energy. People could be talking about you, thinking about you. And this isn't about you being like empathic and you can sense it, because I don't even think you focused on that, but you do need to kind of slow down a little bit. Advice for when it comes to this Lovers, because I don't think you're choosing here. I think it's just the end of one thing and something else, and then you're being asked to align with your current situation, even if it's not easy to do so. Trust that there's much to be learned here. Pushing against what will only make it harder. So align, surrender, and trust. So something is coming in here too, and it's like, ugh, and you got to release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama. This is the first step of achieving that. So again, ending, beginning. It could be a family member. It can be a friend. It could be, work. It could be a job. It could just be energy, things that need to be released. You got to expand. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world of endless possibilities. You're staying safe. You're staying safe in the known that's no longer working for you. It's time for you in the world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. And that was for the Lovers. So somebody's just kind of like holding back. So again, there's a lot of energy here going on. Somebody is supposed to move forward here. And again, they are kind of holding themselves back. But again, reason for everything. The Three of Swords try to come back out of the deck up here. So again, some people are going to get a life sentence. There's jail here. Someone's getting locked up. To me, it's probably going to be on the news, public eye. This is the spotlight. This is the news. The world and the sun, that's the news, spotlight, public eye. Something with jail. There could be corrupt things going on in jail. We already know that happens. But something, it looks like there's some type of institution that's going to get shut down. It's like coming right for them. I don't know what it is, though. I don't know if it's a storm. Something's going to be ruined or shut down, or I'm getting like that big wrecking ball with construction. What do you call that? Not extermination. When people lock themselves to trees because they don't want to cut down trees. But abolish, what do you call it when they condemn? No. Anybody know the word I'm looking for? When they knock down a building? I just got pulled to Kelly. Are you picking up on anything with the green train that runs from Germany to Europe, Paris, around the Olympics? We can look into that after. There's a David Wilcox. Yeah, that's the other one. No, not wrecking ball. It's when they it's a wrecking ball, but like it's I don't know if that's exactly what they call it, but demolishment. It's when a big building and they tape it off and they go in there and they knock it down. That's the word I'm looking for. And it was just 1919. What do you call it when they take down a building, when they knock it down? Demolition. That's the word I was thinking of. Okay. Jesus. It's a science and engineering and a safe and effective way to tearing down buildings. What else was I looking up? I feel like I'm not saying it right. I don't know why. And I've said demolish plenty of times. Demolition. My tongue did not want to say that. So somebody's tongue tied here. It's almost like they didn't want something to come down, but it's forced. Like, that's just it. You got the Tower, the World, the Death card. Like, it's happening no matter what. 1919, aspects of your life are coming to a close, an important phase of a cycle. It's coming to the end. Trust what's happening. It's very karmic reasons, which will be very evident in the near future. This is preparing you for a beautiful new world and a lifestyle. Stay positive. These endings are making clear ways for you to pursue what your soul dictates. Trust that all the information, guidance, and assistance will be there along the way. 1919, the cycle, the phase coming to an end. Make way for the new beginning. Do not look back. Do not look at this as a loss, but as a new beginning. Opportunities and adventure. One door closes behind, the other one opens. You're being asked to stay positive and focus on certain things that put you in the perfect alignment. And you did have a line. Allow connection and communication with your angels to open up. Explore knowledge and wisdom. Be positive, uplifted, or serve humanity. If you've been hearing a call to pursue a heart-based project, spiritual project, career, profession, now is a good time. You know, if you're a light worker, time to get to work and shine your light and illuminate the way for others. And this is like I said, like what's going down right now in the public eye. Like, I can't escape that message, you know. It's an historical fucking event. It's a big fucking deal, you know. So hang in there, guys, because July is just with energy, weather, insight, news, public eye, death. I just got pulled to the oceans again. I just got pulled to the green train because you mentioned something, so I have to get into that. And I typically wouldn't get into that. So and I have been mentioning Europe, but I'm getting more of an Italy vibe. So I'm getting like a cloak or something with this green. Got the peacock. It's good luck, wisdom, success. Somebody here is this is public eye all day. The World, the Sun, 6 of Wands. I mean, what is going down in July is meant to change the world. But it's also cheers to a new beginning, and a lot of people are not going to see it that way. You know, remain confident, be strong. This is your life, you know. This is it's your world. You really have to absorb what's happening. You have to interpret what's happening your own way, not in like a matrix way or what society is thinking, doing. No point in getting angry. You know, this is a big, meant to be a really big turnaround to benefit your life. What's best for you. Okay, so I will be back for part 3 to wrap this up. I was up at 5 a.m, guys. So for those who are just jumping on now, I know I said I'd be back last night, but there was just too much going on. Besides, my hip was hurting. But besides that, I probably could have sat through it. But I had went upstairs and, I hadn't been home, and they were talking about Vance and the vice president for the Republican Party. And then side by side, the TV, Trump's son was talking, and then side by side, you had the cardinal. It was very overwhelming, and I needed to let some energy pass and clear. So right now I have the doctors. I should be back around 10:30ish to wrap this up for you guys. Okay. So I just heard embellishment with the demolishing of something, with the demolition. So again, I'm getting pulled to the public eye. So if something's going to go down in July and it's, a Senate or something, I'm telling you, it's something where they're lying about why something has to come down or something. They're probably hiding something, or I'm getting embellishment as if I should be your first pick. I'm best for this state. There's just talk about some bullshit and people feeling the pressure. And eventually those energies will fail. They won't get anywhere, because if you're not authentic during this time frame, you're really going to struggle with some things. And if that's, I just heard, so be it, it is what it is. That's ultimately, it's you guys' choice on how you want to see the world, live in this world, be part of this world. Part of this world. I love you guys. Bye.